trapped in a box. Locked in a rhythm, stuck behind the bars of his own beat. The boy holds his breath, not understanding what it means. It's okay, he says his brother. Don't look away. Breathe into your veins. Don't look away. No one to blame. All the pain. Look shame right in the face.
Yeah, you want me Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, party people around the world, please welcome to the stage the world record beatboxer, world record breaking beatboxer, world looping champion, the super nice guy. Please give it up for SK Shlomo. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. How we doing? Thursday night. Good to be with you lot. How we all doing? Big up to everybody who's tuning in. SK Shlomo here. We are going to be having some fun this evening. I'm about to bring on to the virtual stage a very old friend of mine, Mr. Ruckspin, who I first knew as a whippersnapper drum and bass DJ when we both went to uni at Leeds together. Well, he went to uni at Leeds. I pretended to for a year and then I dropped out. But we started playing lots of raves and made lots of music together. And then he went off to be a massive dubstep star and founded the Submotion Orchestra, and is now a really sought after composer, producer, and also he's the genius who mixed and mastered my first album, Surrender. So I'm very excited to welcome him to the stage in a moment. We're going to be trying out a new plugin which you can use for kind of remote collaboration inside your DAW, and it works cross-platform. So he's using Logic, I'm using Ableton, and we're going to see if we can manage to collaborate together and write some tracks together. And we need you guys to help us make choices and decide what to do, which is the whole name of the game of these Thursday streams. So tell me, where are you watching from, gang? Where in the world are you? And how are you feeling tonight? What's on your mind? Big up to Ruthless Producer. How you doing, Si? Watching over on YouTube, he says good choice. I assume you mean Ruckspin is the good choice. I agree. Big up to Martin, who says I'll do slow. He's watching over on Facebook. He says meh, sadly. Not doing so great today, Martin. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully we can cheer you up a bit with some music and creativity, which tends to be my main go-to when I'm struggling. Hello to Borhan123. Where are you watching from, brother or sister? And big up to Simon watching on Facebook, just down the road from you. May. I think it means mate. Just down the road. Oh, cool. Yeah, he does mean mate. Hello to Susanna, and tuning in from London as per usual. How you doing, Susanna? Always love having you tune in. Love your energy, Susanna. Yeah, this is nice. Nice. Thursday chill. I actually feel really chill. I've set my whole thing up in a completely different way to normal, which really should be making me sweat, but I'm actually just feeling quite chill. See what we make. It's always good just to like make music. You know what I mean? It's my Thursdays. I keep these Thursday evenings sacred. I haven't missed a single one. I'm really proud of that. I've been doing every single Thursday for this whole time. Come rain or shine, and it's been amazing. So, Susanna, been missing you. Oh, so happy it's half term and I can watch. Oh, cool. So you're allowed to tune in. Even the teachers get a break this week. That's cool. Well, welcome aboard. We might ask you to help us. Well, we definitely ask you to help us. We're going to be needing your input, gang. So, without further ado, would you please go crazy in the chat whilst I welcome to the stage international composer, producer, absolutely gifted writer and master of the studio. Please go crazy for the one and only Ruckspin. There he is.
Oh, it's a frozen image.
It's a frozen image. of
I'm
Stu.
looking really,
Of
really mad.
Ruckspin looking cross. Let me see if I can fix that. Are you looking at your phone in
man.
that picture?
Yeah, I think I might be. Just desperately tweeting or something. I don't know.
Tweeting, get me out of here. Whilst I'm getting you back on the screen, big up to Laura, watching in County Durham. How you doing, Laura? And Stu, oi oi Shlo, you legend. How are you? I'm good, mate. Thanks so much for tuning in and giving us all the love, as you always do.
There we go.
He's back.
He's back.
Hello, Dom. How are you?
I'm good, man. There were some very kind words said. Thank you very much for that.
I've got to make them think. I've got to make them think you're good.
Yeah, until I demonstrate.
No, man.
Until we start, and then they'll all be like, "Oh God."
Honestly, guys, if you don't know Ruckspin, not only should you check out his sort of back history of like kind of innovating in the dubstep world and drum and bass, but and it's how I don't even know how many albums you've done with Submotion Orchestra, but do you know what? You've got to check out
Three
his
albums.
Three.
No, five albums. I forgot. Five albums, 3 EPs.
5
with
albums, 3 EPs. But you know what? It's his album, his solo project. He's a bit like me, Ruckspin. He only put out his solo album, you know, in his 30s. We had a very similar story, didn't we? Where we'd been making stuff for ages, but we were worried if it was good enough, and we just didn't put it out. So I love the record you put out. You only came out last year. So good. Go listen to it, guys.
Thanks, man.
On Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon, wherever you listen to
Bandcamp.
music. Bandcamp. Yeah, Bandcamp, then he'll get paid.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this guy's a legend. Absolute legend.
And then EP coming out next week.
EP out next week. Also on Bandcamp.
Yeah. I've frozen again. What the hell?
Oh, man.
Is this gonna keep? We spent like 4 hours troubleshooting, ready for this thing.
Standard. It's
What's
what happens.
going on with it?
It's just because I messed with the system. Today. Oh, thank you, David
man
Anderson, for
didn't
liking
like
the
it.
stream. That's very kind of you. Martin's in Leeds. Hello, Martin. Big up to Becky Owen. Hey, look, Snook's watching. Hello,
Oh, hey.
Snooks. We both got our
Yo,
sub packs on.
Both repping.
Both got the sub packs on. Big up Snooks, who hooked both of us up with our wearable bass packs that enable us to feel the bass, even though we're in our homes. Yeah. All right, let's crack on before you freeze again, shall we?
Yeah.
Listen, we've got some options. I'm going to show the crowd what we're doing, right? So if I open up my Ableton here, can you see that, gang? That's Ableton. Has this frozen? Let's just check this hasn't frozen. Yeah, that's moving. That's good. That's working. So that is Ableton, which is the software I use to make music. But Dom, could you show us your screen, please?
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't loaded because I wasn't sure which projects we're doing, but
just show us what Logic. Just show us what empty Logic looks like.
Yeah. So this is my Logic screen.
That's what Logic looks like. As you can see, very similar.
Slightly
Thank you for the
different.
follow, Becky. It's very similar, but it's not the same. And to make them play with each other isn't normally a thing. However, we have been playing around with this new plugin developed for free by the people who made Mixed in Key, which is another fantastic bit of kit for DJs. It's called Satellite Sessions. And what it does, you can actually connect any DAW to any DAW, and you can kind of synchronize your stems from inside the app. So basically, if I record something on this version, so Dom, I've opened up the strings test, the very first test we did. If I play, if I record something on this end, I can instantly synchronize it with Dom's session. Now it's not perfect. We've been finding certain elements of it relatively frustrating. So tonight is just a chance to experiment really and just play with it. We love to test out new stuff on this stream. So yeah, it might all go wrong, who knows, but there's some really cool stuff, like you can send MIDI notes to each other. So if one of us has made a really cool pattern, if one of us wrote a really cool bass line or something, then they could send it to the other, and the other could then choose what instrument that bass line plays, which is quite cool. But to start off, we're going to give you guys three options of what we're going to make. We're going to make a track tonight. So let me play you this. This is the first option. This is a little jam that Dom and I did literally just to test out the plugin. It's kind of got a retro 90s feel. Can you hear that? So this is your option one. Simon says, would this work with Cakewalk? Absolutely. It's just a VST. So that's your first option. It's very imaginatively called Strings Test. There's Strings Test. So everyone remember that. That's option one, because in a minute, I'm going to get you to vote. Okay? So that's option one, Strings Test. If you like that, remember that. Now I'm going to open up another session on here, which is called Universe Chooses. This is something I had like 10 minutes the other day. I was just playing around with some breaks. I've been reading this book called The Artist's Way. Have you heard of that, Dom? The Artist's Way?
No.
It's a course for basically getting your life together through creativity. And
sounds like I need that.
It's really inspiring, honestly. It's one of those books where you sit down to read it, and then you read for about 1 minute, and you have to close the book and go straight to the studio and just start making stuff. Honestly, it was talking about how really you don't actually write anything. The universe has already got it there. You're just kind of channeling it. You're not really responsible for what you make. All you've got to do is just get out of the way. And I was like, that's why this is called Universe Chooses, because I was just like, I am not even going to think. I'm just going to go into Ableton and just start doing stuff and just not question anything. And if I don't think it's good, it's not for me to judge. So I just started playing around with some breaks, and I came up with this. That's all you get. Just 4 bars of heaven. Those are the breaks I was messing with. I particularly like this little solo at the end. That's quite fun. So there's your option 2, gang. You've got 3 choices to pick from. Option 1 was the strings thing we played a second ago. Option 2 was this, which is called Universe Chooses. And option 3 is we're going to start completely from scratch, which I kind of hope you don't pick, because that's terrifying. But we're going to make a track together tonight, guys. We've got 2 starting points, or go from absolutely nothing. So I'm going to open up this here. I know, I'm confused. It's on this computer. You need to go to this website, shlow.link/vote. Shlow.link/vote. When you go there, you'll be offered 3 options. So option A was the strings chill thing we played at the beginning there. Option B is this breaksy kind of Universe Chooses song. And option C is that we make something up completely fresh. So don't put it in the chat, guys. Go through to shlow.link/vote if you want that to work. I'm going to try and post the link here on the Facebook, and then that should hopefully filter through. Shlow.link/chat. Let's see if that works. Hopefully that came through. But, I look up and there's some votes coming in. It's working. At least we know it's working. Wicked. So I'll give you a few more seconds, guys, to vote. Can you see that coming in on the screen there, Dom?
I can see something. It's a bit blurry from what?
So Becky's dog perked up on on the first of the options. Becky's dog is going for option 1. Oh no, one of the options. He was the one who voted technically. I like trusting the The dog is clever. It's very, very clever.
That's another way of writing music. Get your dog to write it.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm going to give you 3 more seconds. 2, 1. And the voting is closed. Okay, it's pretty clear, gang. No one voted for option A. No one liked our little string jam, Dom.
Oh, that's a shame.
A few people voted for what I told them I wish they wouldn't. 25% of them actually voted for option C, which is for us to have no starting point at 2. No starting point at all. But 75% of you voted for what I was kind of hoping you would, which is that kind of ravey thing. Right here, I've got it open already, which makes it even easier. Here you go. Which works quite well because I'm working on a rave album, so we can make a rave banger. Becky says sadists in here voting for us to have no starting point. Okay, so Dom, let's open up in sessions. So I'll show you what satellite sessions looks like.
Yep, I'm in.
Are you?
I thought we were gonna change the speed of it.
Yeah, should we change the speed of it?
I reckon. Yeah.
All right. Before we do that, I'm going to save a copy just in case I hate the faster version. Version 3, faster. Okay, so what kind of tempo do you think, people? Hit us in the chat with some BPM, something faster. At the moment, this is 126, but I think it would work. Martin says this sounds very early Liam Howler, which is just basically the biggest compliment you could ever give me. So well done, you know me well. What kind of tempo? Should we try a few out? Should we do like... You want to go really fast, don't you, Dom?
I want to go like 160 plus.
160 plus. You want to go like... Let's try something...
It might be a bit weird.
Let's try something like Snooks is saying 160, Becky's saying 140. Let's try 140 and see what that sounds like. So sync satellite with DAW. Okay. Is that going to freak out satellite? Oh yeah, it does sound better faster. The breaks do just sound better. Simon's made a pretty hilarious joke about if we change the speed, well, surely we're going to want to slow it down. That's very good. That's very good.
Very good.
You're actually the first person to ever make a joke about my name.
After all these years.
So it does sound quite good actually at 140. Becky, my body likes that speed. Could be more though. Okay. Let's try, what did you say, Dom? 160? Or should we just try? Let's try proper drum and bass. 175.
No, come on. Like, it's an old school rave tune. 160.
No,
That's
you're right.
too much.
That's just too much. That's just too much. Would you say 160, like kind of, yeah, old school? Stu says 2000 BPM.
Nice.
Let's try that. 2000. It won't go higher than 999. I'm sorry. Oh, that is unpleasant. But at least we honoured your. At least we honoured your request. So we're gonna do. What did we think? I think about 160 was sounding good.
I've got like vinyl decks that have got ultra pitch on, and they're like, you know how like turntables have got that plus minus.
Yeah.
10%. Mine go like plus minus 40%.
So like
you can get some really good samples from it.
40% fast would be like, but does it pitch it? Or doesn't time stretch it? It like makes it go.
Well, it's a record.
Chipmunk. So
it's just about how fast the record goes round.
You're playing your vinyl at full speed.
Yeah, for like sampling from records, it's amazing. Like you can slow stuff right down and just have like ridiculously sort of saturated, crushed, low pitched stuff.
Love it. Hey, Jason Bradbury's watching. Hello, Jason. Star of The Gadget Show.
Oh,
and
yeah.
many other things. How you doing, Jace? Long time. If you just tuned in, guys, my name's SK Shlomo. I am here with my old and good friend. Not that he's old, but we've been friends for a long time. Ruckspin in the house, and we're making a track together. We're using a lovely new bit of software that's free and anyone can use on any DAW. It's called Satellite Sessions. I recommend trying to play with it if you want to make music with other people remotely. This pandemic has created all kinds of innovations. So here's a track that we're playing with. That kick is killing me. I'm just going to have to mute that kick just for a minute.
You know what? Look, can you...
I think 160 is too fast.
Should we go 150? Let's split the difference. Pretty good. Or 140.
Yeah. Do you know what? 140. My heart's at 140, you know, because it's still...
Right? It's tried and tested tempo. It works.
Has anyone ever made music at 140 BPM? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
140. I mean, if anyone can do 140, it's Ruckspin.
You need to update your satellite sessions though, because
Okay.
it's not telling me to change. And also, I'm going to need to mute you so that I can work on it.
No, don't worry.
On my end.
I can flick a switch so that you won't hear me through Zoom anymore.
Nice.
But for some reason, it normally asks me if I want to. Thank you, Copeland, Luke, Jody, for liking the stream. It's very kind of you. Normally, it asks me to update when I change the tempo, but it stopped doing that. Let me just try changing it again. Oh, here we go. Sync satellite 140. There we go. So we've chosen 140.
Right.
Like, to me, that sounds old, which is good. We're trying to make retro, ravey kind of track here. That's good. All right,
Sweet.
so do I need to resample all of them back into satellite now?
No, Oh,
Has it time stretched them for you?
no, you're going to have to.
Okay. I think there was
Sorry
a
about
setting
that.
in here that one-shot cloud
Yeah,
capture.
it just keeps it doing cloud capture.
When
One-shot
selected,
cloud
cloud capture
capture.
disabled on all tracks after every take. So that should... No, it's not. So do I need to go through every channel and tell it to resample? There we
I
go.
think
Capture
so.
audio on. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to work through each channel, make sure that they're capturing audio. I shouldn't only have to do this once. And then I'll play the loop once, and then it should magically appear on Dominic's computer, even though he's in Logic and I'm in Ableton, which is quite cool. Very, very cool. It is a bit tedious. There's a bit of repetition here that I could kind of do without. But I'm interested. I've been doing a lot of stuff with Endless. Have you played with Endless, Dom?
Yeah, man. Good old Tim Exile.
Yeah, what a star.
Another Leeds alumni. I don't know actually if he ever studied there, but I remember I had my first radio show on Leeds Student Radio, and I interviewed him as like one of my first guests.
No way.
And at the time, he was just sort of working with Native Instruments on stuff.
Yeah.
And then he just and then I booked him actually for our club night a couple of times.
Oh,
Once he turned up, he had this whole like setup with his computer and all the various gadgets on.
Yeah.
And he turned up and he had a full yellow suit with a rubber duck stuck to his shoulder.
He's definitely got that eccentricity vibe going.
Totally. He was like sampling the crowd and like turning that into sort of rave tunes.
What an inspiration to like myself and all the live looping community. And then now he's made this.
Absolutely.
I chatted to him today because he's got a studio, he's got a Endless HQ, and they want to start doing like hybrid events there where you can have a real audience and a live stream. I'm excited to do that, hopefully, once we're allowed to. Right, that should now... Something sounds weird.
Well, there's a lot of snares happening.
Something sounds weird, but I think it's gone in. I know why. I just need to delete that one. Right, I think that was all it took, and you should now have the loop.
Okay, it looks like it's updating.
I can see them uploading on my screen.
break 2.
Yeah, so
there's the old ones. This one looks like break 2 looks like it's missing the top. Oh no, it's come in.
Just takes a second to upload.
I think it takes a while to upload. But yeah, I can kind of work to the tempo in the meantime.
Thank you for the follow, Jason Bradbury Official on Twitch. That's very kind of you. Wicked. So what do we do? What should we do, Dom? Do you want to... I know you're...
I mean, the first thing I want to do is get rid of that blooming kick.
Let's just mute that kick straight away.
This like ridiculous squat party kick.
Yeah, I remember how that got on there because I made this in a few minutes and then someone interrupted me and I was like, it needs a kick, and that's the only one. That'll do. And I didn't even listen to it. So do you want to find a different kick?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, has it uploaded properly? Everything?
It looks like it. Can you hear the kick on your end? This is what the kick sounds like.
Why does it do... It does like an extra little bar at the end there.
I know why. It's because I've got it on loop and it doesn't know that my playhead is looped. I've turned that off now.
So okay, you might need to re-up it without the loop. Or should I just...
For now, just ignore the 5th bar. It's just a 4-bar thing.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to play the kick for people who... That's the... It's like a proper donk.
Yeah.
Let's not worry too much about that.
It might work if we make it kind of...
Well, it depends. Like now it's at 140. I think a donk is not necessary.
So let me just do quickly an example of how great this software is, because I can now take, say I want to work on this break. I can just literally drag it in, and I've got the audio there, and then I can just mute that, and that's still playing all of the channels as well as this break, which I can now work on.
Yeah.
And then I can re-record that and then send it over to Shlomo's side. So yeah, I think if you want to mute your audio, to me anyway, and then I'll sort of work on it for a bit and try and sort of tidy up some of these breaks and stuff. And
are you going to mess around with the breaks?
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten them all up a bit, because that's one of the things that with sort of old school production was very much kind of put in these old funk breaks that were kind of had a lot of natural groove to them, which is great, but when you start layering them, they don't all have the same groove, so then they can start sounding a bit sloppy and a bit messy. Okay. So I'm just gonna tighten them up and then
all right,
and then work on some other bits.
You go and tighten them up. So are we kind of parting ways for a minute? Shall I start thinking about other stuff to go on this?
I'll crack on with this, and you keep the masses happy.
Should I think about maybe... Oh, thank you very much for whoever just bought me a coffee. That's very kind of you. If you would like to support the stream and the costs that go into this stream, you can at coffee.com/skshlomo. Thank you so much, whoever that was. That's very kind of you. I might try and sequence this up a little bit then, Dom, while you're doing that. I might just try and shape it a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to flip it so you can't hear. So Dom, you can't hear this anymore, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So whilst Dom's working, you guys can hear me. I just want to shout out to Danny Skrilla, who wants us to keep the donk on it.
Of course he does.
Thank you, Subpack, for the follow. There's quite a lot of love for the donk. Laura's hoping there won't be any bees on the stream tonight. I hope so. Last week the sound all went wrong. It's funny how my live streams are very similar to my live shows in that something always just goes wrong, and that's just part of the show. Right, listen, I'm going to see if I can build on this a tiny bit. Let me see what I can do here. Oh no, I just accidentally deleted a layer. I didn't mean to do that. Undo delete tracks. It was a buzzing stream last week, Stu. You're absolutely right. So at the moment it kind of all appears at once. So I might just space things out a little bit, give it a little bit of an intro. And I might, do you know what I might do actually before I do that? Is just come up with I've just heard a bass line in my head, like a kind of so I'm just going to group those drums together. I'm going to add in a new channel for my bass. What am I going to use for my bass? I'm going to use something from inside Ableton, I reckon. Actually, do you know what I might use? If it still works, my old Camel Alchemy plugin, which is discontinued. You can't get it anymore after Apple bought it, but I've still got it.
You can use it in Logic.
Can you?
Because it now belongs in Logic. Yeah.
Doesn't look particularly loady. Look, it's just giving me a black screen. So I might need to use a different synth for this bass. Jason says, can you tell us what this plugin is about? Madly, I've been on Ableton this afternoon. Recreating Axel F. We're using a free plugin called Satellite Sessions, which anyone can use. And you can use it to remote collaborate. So at the moment, Dom's working on a break that I just sent him through the plugin. And then he's going to send some music back to me in a minute. But at the moment, I'm going to try and add a bass line into this little groove before I start kind of trying to sequence it out a bit. Thank you, Julian Schaverbecker, for liking the stream. That's very kind of you. Right, let me find a nice bass sound. Let me see. How about something from inside Ableton? It wants to be something quite simple, doesn't it? That'll do as a starting point. I don't even know what key we're in. Kind of in D minor, I think. Now if I click this button, you should be able to see my studio set up a little bit better. Boom. Just going to give that loop a little bit longer just so I can jam around with it, but I can't put it on loop mode because it messes with the plugin. But I'm hearing a kind of short bass loop, like something as simple as that. Dun, dun. Got a couple of options here, guys. Maybe I'll get you to vote. So option one would be a really, really simple repeating bass line, like a... There's your option one. Maybe we'll have multiple sections, but there's one option. To me, that sounds nice and old school. Or let's jump over here and do a different one, which would follow the chords a bit more, something more like a... Oh, you know when you don't hit record, but you can hit capture. Yes, Ableton. I love that about Ableton. If you forgot to record, just press that little capture button. Thank you for whoever just bought me the coffee. Okay, let's go back into the Ableton so you can see what I'm doing.
Did you put reverb on that break?
I am sending it to a reverb. Break one. Let's have a look. break 1.
Because I'm just trying to. I feel like I'm
there's
trying to sort of tighten it up, and it's the reverb is kind of like getting in the way of it.
Yeah, I'll take it off. Hang on.
Can
so if
you
I just press
re-up
play,
it?
that's it without the reverb.
I can't hear that.
Oh yeah, I can see why that'll be hard to chop. Sorry. Let me put that.
All good.
So if I just press play, will it just upload automatically? Oh, thank you for the sub, Jason Bradbury. That's very kind of you. Right, that should be upping now.
Great.
Break 2. Yeah, that's going in. It's not overwhelming it with me constantly uploading, right, Dom? Is that okay?
No, it's fine. That still sounds like it's got reverb on it, but that might just be the break.
It's still uploading. There we go. Oh no, it's still uploading. I'm live streaming, talking to you over Zoom, and uploading onto this.
Mate,
so it might just
wonders of the modern world. Yeah, it still sounds pretty reverby.
Really?
I think there's only going to be so much I can do with it, but that's fine. So let me just,
Hang on, break
1.
Break 1, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So guys, I'm going back to my bass lines here. There's option 1 and here's option 2. That one's a bit busier. I might just make it a little bit more spacey. A bit longer. Get these notes to be a bit more legato. Too many notes. I always play loads of notes and then I delete them all. There's your second option. There you go. Stu, I think it's totally lucky to have so many streams and not had any sound boobies until the one time last week. Well, there have been many boobies, but but maybe you didn't notice.
Missed out on that.
Cyprex thought it's slow-mo for a second. Okay. Jason likes both, but he's thinking option 2. So guys, yeah, hit me in the chat. What do you think? Here's option 1 for the bass line. Or option 2. I'm leaning towards the second one now. In fact, if I double the length of it and then pitch the first set of notes down. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Everyone's going for option 2. Big up Martin, saying option 2. Big up Sai, option 2. Let's do it. And Suprex says Shlomo is a music producer. Similar names. Yes, he's amazing. I love him. There's a different Shlomo from LA, and I got so many people thinking that I was him and he was me that I changed my name to SK Shlomo, and since then I've had a lot less of this. But that's nice. That sounds old school to me. That's cool. I'm going to delete that first one. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to play around with the sound a little bit. Yeah, that's sounding more old school to me. You hide your boobies well. Thanks very much. That's sounding good. I'm going to show you how easy it is to send the audio now using this this plugin. What's it called? Satellite Sessions. So you just go plugins, mixed in key, Satellite Sessions. Where's it gone? Satellite Audio. So there's 3 plugins. There's Satellite Sessions, which you use to kind of manage the session. Satellite MIDI, you can send MIDI information, and Satellite Audio, you can send audio. So I'm going to send that. Annoyingly, you have to label it, which I'm going to call bass 1. And now when I play it, it will sample it, and it should appear immediately onto Dom's screen. Let's see. Nice. That should.
All of these files are coming through super hot. Have you just got them all cranked or something?
Not really. I mean, they're not.
Are they normalizing on the way in?
I don't know. Maybe that. I can't see a setting for that on the old Satellite Audio. Like, let's have a look on the sessions and see if there's a tick box for like normalizing or something. Because yeah, I can see they do look quite hot. Like the breaks look quite hot. I can turn them down a bit.
I'm having to. It's cool. I've turned them down my end.
Are they peaking?
I think when everything is playing at once, it is peaking. But I can just turn all of the satellite session down.
Okay. Okay. So I've just sent a new bass line through. I don't know if that's popped up.
Not yet.
Strange. What I'm going to do is just play around a little bit with some structure here. Because obviously you don't want to give away all the fun right at the beginning, do you? So I'm going to copy things over. Martin says his school had an Atari with a Yamaha DX7. That sounds sick. Old school.
We had one computer in my music department at school, and someone had hacked it and put GTA on it. So that was basically the only thing it got used for.
GTA computer. Hey, thank you, Stu and Laura, for the coffee. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Jason's with you there, Martin. He loves the DX7. Hopefully you did more than just GTA on it. So Simon says, thinking proper old school, how about a reverse cymbal crash at the end of the 4-bar phrase? How did I not already do that? Let's do that right now.
Genius.
Let's get a nice old school sounding cymbal. That's a great idea. Do, 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 do. Drum hits. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? There we go. And let's find some crash cymbals. Do, 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 do.
So what was it? DX7. Let's use a DX7 kick drum.
Have you got those sounds?
Yeah, have you heard of Samples from Mars?
No.
They're great. They're basically these guys who sample drum sounds and like old synth sounds from all the original hardware gear.
Sick.
And like and split it into sample packs.
Nice.
So yeah, I've got like a bunch of their stuff, and they always do sales as well. So definitely check out Samples from Mars if you are into your kind of old school sounds.
Samples from Mars. Jason says, interesting fact about the DX7, its lovely FM saw wave is what Roger from Zap used for his talk box. Nice.
There you go.
Martin says that was circa 1992.
History lesson.
Yeah, man.
As well as a fun live stream.
Here's our reverse crash. Oh, yeah. Got to have a nice big reverse crash in there. But then I think it needs another sound to kind of pay off the reverse crash. It needs a forwards crash at the one there. So I'm going to put another sample in there, I think, but not the same one. There you go. That's pretty classic. Pretty classic. Reminds me of old school moving shadow, says Stu. This is cool. How are you getting on with those breaks, Tom? Do you want to show us anything?
I can pop them back in. I was just wondering if I should just high pass them a bit more, given that we're now putting in our own kick drums. So rather than use the kick from the break.
Nice idea. Wicked. I put a little crash there on the drops. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Cool. What else do you think, gang? I'm loving the input. I'm liking the suggestions of the reverse crashes. I'm going to put that at the end of every sort of phrase. Like that.
I think I should probably layer up the snares as well, because we're kind of losing some of the punch.
Can we hear what you're doing?
Yeah, if you want to just let... How do I do it? I've got to send you... I've got to change this audio to now be... Oh, hang on. You are hearing it. No, you're not. I've got to change my loop back. That's what I've got to do. I think loop back 2 is everything. Yes, right. So I just got to change my Zoom mic.
Can't you send us it through sessions?
Can you hear that?
Ah, you've got to turn.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was just going to sort of demonstrate on here what's
I can hear it, but you got to turn on your original sound in Zoom, because it's kind of noise reducing it.
Right, weird. Original sound on. Original sound.
Original.
Right.
Oh yeah, that sounds way better.
So that's kind of tightening, using this multiband expansion to tighten up, especially the lows. Kind of, I've rolled it off, but I can, if you listen to it, it's a lot tighter.
Yeah, that sounds tight.
Reason it's clipping, I don't know why, because it's not clipping at any other stage.
So funky though.
Something weird going on. Okay, that's not clipping anymore.
I'm kind of hearing something in my head, by the way, while you're playing that. I'm hearing like it needs a vocal sample that kind of goes, ha! Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, need a kind of old disco diva vocal.
Yeah, or maybe I could just do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
Although,
We'll do it the octave down and then we'll pitch it up.
That's a good idea. Hey, yeah. I've foolishly not thought of a way to. When we rerouted everything, I didn't think about routing this mic into the system I'm using for Ableton. Let me think about that.
That would be good. I'm sure you can use it.
Huh?
You can just select it, surely. Can you not? Oh, because of the whole chain of things. It doesn't. What you? That's annoying.
Hey Dom, will you switch back for a sec, just while I'm playing?
Yeah. All right. And I'll get my stuff. Let's.
So what I'm trying to do is just like structure it up a little bit. But for some reason there's some unexpected audio coming from sessions and I'm not sure why. To that one. Yeah.
I've forgotten how to actually add this track back in.
Into sessions.
Yeah.
So you got to add it as a plugin on the end of the chain.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Right. Key. What's it doing? And then this.
I feel like I'm working at about a billionth of the pace I normally do. It's just the heat, maybe.
Man, it is baking in here as well.
It's kind of a Massive Attack style. What is that Massive Attack song that does that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
What's the tune?
Is it?
Is it Massive Attack? It's not.
Isn't it Unfinished Sympathy?
Future Sound of London? No.
Yeah, this is very much Future Sound of London, Massive Attack kind of vibe to it. Let me think, how can I record some audio? I could record it on this computer where I'm recording all the audio. So you think sing it down an octave?
Maybe do both and see which one works better.
All right, I'll just record a bit. I'm confusingly I'm recording into a different computer because that's where this mic's routed, but it should still work. Why? I wonder if that went in. I have no idea if that went in. I don't know, I had fun making those moany sounds. Whether or not they actually recorded, we'll find out. Got some lyrics incoming here. Well, actually, first of all, Stu wants a cowbell. Gotta have a cowbell. I'm sure I can do a cowbell for you. Martin wants some lyrics. Can you feel... I think you're saying, can you feel it would fit perfectly. I think that's what you're saying. Because what you actually said was, can you feel ot would fit perfectly. Can you feel it? I think that would work.
I think you should. No, I think you should sing the exact words that he's written.
Can you feel it would fit perfectly?
Personally.
Let me see if this worked. I'm really inefficiently recording on one computer and then airdropping it to myself. Which, you know, just makes no sense, but that's foolishly how I'm doing it today. That even work though?
Okay, I've got the cowbell.
You got the cowbell?
Yeah.
Dom's on it with the cowbell. Can you send that through sessions so that we can hear it?
Yeah. I'm putting it in.
Are you putting that cowbell all over it?
It's just the cowbell riff.
The classic. Okay. I've got the vocal file from what I recorded. Let's see if I can get it to play. See if it's going to do anything useful. Can you guys see that? That first few takes were really clippy. That's nice. Wow. I like the hey yeah, I don't like the rest of it though. Martin's apologising, he's partially sighted. Martin, we love you, don't you worry about that. We quite enjoy your mistypes. So are you putting some...
I feel bad now.
Are you putting some cowbell into sessions?
Yeah.
Is it coming? Have you already put it in?
I put it in. But now I'm thinking...
That cowbell, there it is. Why can't I hear it then? Oh, just because I've got to go right to the beginning. Let's go right to the beginning.
I'm literally still on the 4-bar loop.
Oh, there you go, guys. The cowbell's in. I mean, that's like a proper metronome cowbell.
Yeah, that's how you got to play the cowbell.
There's also some breaks here, dude.
Yeah, I just sent. So basically, I'm going to replace break 2, and I'm adding in some kick and snare from a DX7.
Nice.
A la music department back in the 90s or whatever.
So is it showing you the sequence that I've put in, or is it still just showing you one loop?
It's still just showing me one loop. I think you have to then re-record the whole sequence.
But look, it just says uploading, uploading, uploading. It's like it's given up. It's not actually doing it anymore. Can you see that on my screen? Like they all just say uploading.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're just taking a long time. I think it'll be all right.
Si's got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Laura says, "Nice, Dom. Everyone's loving your cowbell skills." So shall I? I'm going to drag your cowbell into my arrangement just in the interest of speed.
I'm gonna just take that second break, and I feel like it needs like more tops to it. It doesn't really have. It's a little bit lo-fi as it is, and I feel like it's the kind because it's got such cymbal presence constantly.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be really nice if it was like a bit more shiny.
Get that shine on there.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Listen to that cowbell brilliance courtesy of Mr. Ruckspin. You don't just get any cowbells on this live stream. You get Mr. Ruckspin cowbells. Okay, I'm going to bring that in later on when the beat drops over here. Can't even hear it in the mix now. Is that even playing?
Okay, nice.
Donk, donk, donk. Love it. Okay, let's have a little play with this vocal here.
Wow.
I don't like the wow, but I like the hey yeah. Oh, sexy.
Wow.
Let's just play with that first one. So you think pitching this up is going to have some interesting effects?
Yeah, I reckon. I can do it if you want.
Let me try. Why does it feel like everything's gone out of time? Oh, the cowbell's gone out of time. I pasted it in and it's not actually a perfect loop. You can't have an out of time cowbell, man. That's not okay. It is a bit clipped there, but that's fine. Because we'll probably distort the life out of it anyway. Right, let's try putting it out by 12 steps and see what it sounds like. Stu would like a cow sample. It's not quite doing what I wanted it to do. I've got to warp it and then pitch it.
Okay, so what is this now? What did I do there?
Oh, you can hear the sexiness in that pitch. That sounds like a chipmunk.
Now, can you do me a favour? Because I can't, for some reason, listen to what I've just done. What is stem 5? I forgot to name it.
That's the thing that we've been finding with this.
I think stem 5 is break 2, but with sidechain.
Let me try and have a listen. My computer is going very slow right now. I'm not sure.
Trying to upload
Yeah, that's a sidechain break, dude.
So that's break 2. Right then. Well, are you uploading any more? Because it's not coming through.
It's just stuck on uploading. Maybe I'll quit and open it again. Because this is a new plugin, guys. It doesn't always work exactly how we want it. But yeah, so
but
you can't.
Also, it's dealing with a lot of stuff because you've got. It looks like you've got like a kind of start of the arrangement there.
Yeah, so they're then becoming longer files.
Yeah.
Let's try closing it and reopening it and see if it plays a bit better. Doom, 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 doom. Have you had your vaccine, Dom?
Had the first jab.
Nice.
Second one not till August, I think.
What'd you get?
The Pfizer vaccine.
I got Pfizer as well. How was your arm?
Oh man, yeah, it was real achy. Yeah, my mate told me you're supposed to do like windmills with your
Oh
arm
really? Is that a
after
thing?
Yeah, apparently so. But
I went to my very first hot yoga class the day after my jab.
Oh, Bikram.
Which was brave. No, I think she was called Danielle. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Is Bikram the same as hot yoga?
I think that's what it's supposed to be, or that's what it started off being, and then I watched some Netflix documentary about it, and he was like a bit dodgy, and so they stopped using the word Bikram.
Oh really?
And or something. Yeah, it was. I can't remember, but yeah, I know Goldie's a big fan.
Yeah.
Of Bikram, but of hot yoga generally.
So I can see it's only got like 2 bars of stuff.
Yeah. Why none of it uploaded?
I'm quite pleased with how it's sounding though.
Yeah. I haven't actually heard it.
You haven't actually heard it?
No.
Oh, that vocal sounds really wrong. Just comes in out of nowhere.
Yeah. Fire it through.
Okay. So do I need to go through every channel now and tell it to upload again? Because that's going to be painful. Looks like I do. Okay, let's try that again. So whilst this new plugin we're playing around with is quite cool, it is definitely not without its quirks, shall we say.
I think maybe just do one at a time.
Oh, really?
Because I think that's probably where we're going wrong, is you're trying to do too many at the same time.
Okay.
I think just once you've done one, then let that do, and then do the next one.
I've just done it. I've just turned it on for 3, which took me the whole of the last 30 seconds. So I'm going to try uploading 3 at once and see what we get. Okay. Let's see what happens. Ooh. I've just seen you can turn it on and off from within the plugin. That makes it a lot better. Do you want to hear what's happening whilst this is happening through Zoom?
Yeah. Oh, it's like going really fast and slow for me. It's weird.
Okay. It's basically killing my internet connection.
Man, but yeah, that vocal sounds great. I could definitely stick that up an octave and a bunch of reverb on it. And
Okay.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob is your uncle. All right, that says it's uploading. Let's see if it actually makes it, because I guess they're quite big files. Like that's like a minute's worth of sound. And then.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Are they coming in?
Yeah, man.
Okay, wicked. I'm going to put the vocal. I'm going to send you the vocal. I'm going to put the sessions plugin on that as well. Satellite audio. Vocal sample 1.
Yeah, there's an issue with your break. Your snares are like, one's hitting on the 2 and the other one, no, sorry, one's hitting on the 3 and the other one's hitting on the 4. So that's another reason why they might be sounding a little messy.
Okay.
So I'm just going to swap that round.
I'm going to upload a few more. So maybe it's working doing it a few at a time. Let's try it. Why is it not playing any drums right now? Right, I've uploaded some more stuff. Kind of doing it in chunks now. Tell me if they come through. Uploading. Yeah, they're actually stopping saying uploading now, so it seems to be working again. Yeah.
All right.
Also found a much quicker way to turn on and off the uploads. It's just in the actual sessions thing. You can press a little red button. So I'm going to also send you my crash and my reverse crash. Super quick. And then, what do you think about helping write a bit more music-y stuff as well as the great work you're doing on the breaks?
Yeah.
Crash. And what's that? Your reverse crash. Sometimes it's a bit glitchy when you're trying to type in the name of a stem and it's insisting on calling it stem 13. Nope. No, won't let me. Bit glitchy. Let's try one more time with that. This is great TV. Just watching a guy try to type. It's just not letting me. That's going to have to be called stem 13, I'm afraid. Let's see if this works.
I've updated the... In fact, let me do it again. I'm going to update the break and second break and the kick and snare. I felt like there were too many snares happening everywhere. So
okay. So when you say you've updated it, it's just in your arrangement. It's still just the first few bars, right?
Yeah.
Do you get at my bass line?
I think if I I've got like my little loops that I've been working on. I've got your stuff there. I've only got art.
Have you got bass there?
No.
Okay. I'm going to record that in for you, and then I think you've got everything I've got. It's definitely a bit more fiddly than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more just like a bit more instant.
Okay, let me sort this vocal sample out.
You got the vocal sample?
Yeah. Wow, when you drag it in, it's like, I swear it like normalizes when you drag it in.
I did record it very hot.
Okay.
Not deliberately. Can't find the bass. It's like, doesn't seem to exist. I'm going to redo the bass into sessions. Just doesn't even seem to be there. Oh, hello, giant, terrifyingly giant moth that's just flown in. Because I've got all the windows and curtains open because it's boiling, and I've got all my studio lights on. Let's try this one. Bass line.
You're going to be getting a lot of creatures coming in.
Yeah, that's the season, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Why is my pitch not?
Okay. You should now have a bit more of an arrangement, like kind of 32 bars worth of arrangement. Have you got that?
Yeah, I've started feeling a bunch of bass kicking in. So
Let's show us your screen a sec. Let's see if... Yeah, that looks legit. So can you kind of hear more of the track now if you play it to yourself?
yeah, definitely.
And you know those you know where you say you've done work on the breaks?
Yeah.
How easy would it be for you to structure them out so that they're not at the beginning?
I'm about to do that. Yeah. Now that I've got your arrangement.
Wicked.
But I just wanted to sort these vocals out, and for some reason my pitch thing isn't playing ball, so I'm gonna try a different pitch thing.
Okay. Can we listen while you do that?
Yeah. So
say bye-bye to Grievous Army. Thank you for tuning in.
So yeah, this is the I was using Down Toy's Little Altar Boy, which is if I just loop that. That should be up an octave, and then it's just going back to the same. So weird. But then the foreman. It only really goes up the octave when you get right to the top of the foreman. Super strange. Anyway, so then let's try this one. This is the wave sound shifter. And then if we go up an octave with that, that works, but it also doesn't sound great.
Sounds a bit chipmunky.
Yeah. So what we can do is put the altar boy on after that, and then pull the formant down.
I had similarly not that satisfying results when I tried to pitch it in Ableton's kind of built-in warping. Maybe it's just a sample.
It's maybe just the way that it sounds through the mic.
Maybe it needs, maybe rather than pitching it needs like a kind of stuttery. It just needs a load of like fun processing on it just to make it like rhythmic. I mean, like some gatey type stuff. Well, what have you got there?
This is Shaper Box.
Nice.
But probably better for like, well, we can try some stuff. I don't know what. Like, I've not actually tried it. I don't know if there's any like things that are like try.
It's quite cool. That's cool.
And then you can kind of add another thing on. You can kind of do like weird like stereo stuff with it.
Dom, what would that sound like if you took off the other pitch plugins?
Oh, sorry.
I like that. I like that. Stu says it sounds like a tarsier stuck in a drain pipe. I don't know what a tarsier is.
So there's that. I've got so many ridiculous effects on this. Granule's pretty fun for like weird delays.
Do it. That's cool. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that's nice.
It's very.
I like that. I like it when it keeps keeping that higher note going.
It's just a very difficult to predict what it's gonna do. So
I quite like the trippiness. Hey, what's up, Chris Britton? Thank you for liking the stream.
This has got a bunch of crazy things. So anyway, let's do it.
Can you play some of that in context?
Maybe not as yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So what we could do that one through the shaper box with a different shape on it.
Sick.
Do like time. What's going on? There we go. Wow. I don't know. It's very, that is, yeah, it's I need to spend a bit of time working out how that thing works.
It's fun though, man. It's cool.
Okay, so yeah, and then we could probably do like a supermassive on that one just to kind of give it a big old
Big space.
thing. Happy little clouds.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could try transposing in Logic, see if that works. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is quite cool.
I think that could do with a bit of a verb as well.
It's nice textures. Oh yeah, your breaks sound way better.
Well, it's just I layered them with the with the DX7 kick and snare.
Sick.
So yeah, it's a kind of Future Sound London type.
Yeah, man. That's the vibe. 100%. That's the vibe.
I think we need like an arrangement, really.
Yeah.
What's happening with it? It's quite difficult because you've got the arrangement that you've done, which is in here.
Yeah, and you can't see that at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm kind of, and I can't move any of these bits around.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not, the basic idea works really well. Like the fact that I recorded that vocal and you were immediately able to start playing with it, that's amazing. But the actual inner workings of it are a little bit awkward. Doesn't work exactly how you'd want it to. Like you'd kind of want to be able to arrange things inside that window, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you've got to have kind of like lines of communication open constantly.
Unless you drag everything into yours.
Yeah. And then that then becomes the master project. But like, I mean, we could do that if you want, but thought you might want to kind of carry on working on stuff.
Yeah, I think the way it probably would work best is it would work really well if you've got a vocalist and you're the producer and you just want to say, here's the beat, can you record vocals on top? That would work.
That makes sense. Yeah, totally.
Whereas having two people mess with the arrangement is going to make it really hard.
So what I really want to do is make an old school piano riff.
Yes. My man.
And the kids cheering as well.
Yeah, old school piano riff.
So I got there's a free piano here called Hammersmith. I haven't actually tried out because I've only just got the full version of Contact. But oh my god, that is a huge GUI. Why is it so big? Right. I need to. It's so annoying when like things are so, like Arturia, all their sort of GUI is just like so huge. It's like no one needs it to be that big.
I like it big.
So what do we want? We want a kind of what key are we in? D minor.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, something's got stuck. What's the? What's the? Is it D, A, C, G? G minor or G major?
Let me tell you. No, it's definitely not the minor. I've got the actual.
Yeah. So it'll be G major. All right, let's just stick it in. Classic, old school piano riff 101.
Done.
Wow, that was a bit.
Hey Dom, can you make it so we can see your hands?
Yes.
Don't worry if it's stressful.
I have to move the camera.
And can you make that big?
Yeah.
Big Dom.
Let me move my box of tissues. Right.
Oh,
you lost it.
Yeah, got you back.
Got me back, and can you?
There we go.
Oh, it's a bit weird. It's still got the chroma key on. Or I think it's got to be something like that.
Play me the whole riff.
So.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds Happy Mondays.
Yeah. Timing was a little bit off.
You're messing with my melon, man.
That needs to be there. Yeah,
something.
Or should it be more like? Like with the sustain, probably.
No, I like the first one. Hey
Yeah.
Dom, can I ask you? Can you mute your audio through Zoom? Send me that through sessions. Because I've just had a thought. I've just heard something in my head that I've got to quickly get down before I forget it.
Sure.
Da, 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 da. It's kind of like a horn part I can hear or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Da, 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 da. Maybe that's a vocal. I don't know. I'm gonna
just stick it down, man.
Stick it down.
Record it in, and then we can decide.
I'm gonna make it a horn just to start with. Da, 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 da.
Is my audio still coming through?
No, only your voice now.
Cool.
I'm gonna use Spitfire Labs. Oh no, Spitfire Symphony Orchestra. Have you got that, Dom?
Yeah, man.
Really fun.
I got the core version. No, what's the second one? The middle one.
I just got the free one and I love it.
Yeah, I upgraded from that. It's bloody ridiculous. It's so good.
Da, 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 da. Really simple. Did that work?
Let me just...
Boom. Gonna quantize those a bit.
Damn it. Mixed in key. Satellite.
Maybe there's a harmony with it as well. Or maybe that's another like brassy sound. Like a horn or something.
Mixed in key. There it is. Satellite audio.
Or trombone.
Utility. Right. So that's should be in there now.
I like that, but these orchestral sounds just don't fit with the rave.
Yeah, it's got to be like cheap and old, basically.
Huh?
It's got to be cheap and old.
Cheap and old. These expensive recordings of BBC orchestras is not the thing.
Yeah, they're not going to work. Unless you like run them through like you got to resample them.
Bit
and,
crush
like, trigger them
the life out of them.
and stuff. Yeah.
What about if I, yeah, that'd be fun. What if I put some sort of bit crushy thing on there? Is it Redux? Chiptune filter.
Yeah, my things got stuck. Should I what should I do? How did you redo it?
I had to close Ableton and open it again, and then it was fine.
Right. So just restart Logic basically.
Yeah. Some fun distortion on there. That is so mad. That is not quite a... Let's try a couple of these. Basically make it sound like older and older computers by changing the bit rate.
There's a lot of latency on my camera for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure though. I think everything I could do is trash it.
Getting like a sample.
Say again?
Of a thing. Get a sample of like a one hit and then pitch that.
Hey, thank you Jackie Sanders for liking the stream. Yeah, I need like a sample of an old trumpet sound from an old Casio keyboard and then use that as the whole keyboard. Just one sample. Where's trash? Trash 2. That's normally quite a fun way to just make things go a bit mad. Absolutely broken. There's a setting here called absolutely broken. Let's try it. Can you hear that, Dom?
No.
Okay, let me show you it. This is my trumpet line without... This is my BBC concert orchestra trumpet. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
And now this is the absolutely broken version. That's how I feel some nights. Right, even when I mess with it, it still sounds too expensive.
It's because it needs to be sampled. You need to resample it.
And then turn it into a keyboard.
And turn it into a keyboard so that it's like just the one note resampled.
Yeah. It's also got all this
attack. Bam, 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 bam.
It's got all this beautiful like reverb on it, which is just not the thing.
Yeah, just take all of that off.
I just think it's the wrong sample. I'm going to try finding a trumpet sound from within. Yeah, here we go. Like these old things that don't even sound like trumpets. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah.
That's called a trumpet. Martin says it needs to be a saxophone effect. That's a good shout. Sax.
That's weird.
What if I try this?
This is...
Yeah, that's now sounding way more analog. It's a single sample of a sax.
Mate, it's not letting me upload anything.
That's now sounding wicked. I wonder that trumpet sound I had before as well.
Okay, the piano's in.
Oh yeah?
Finally.
Same with these horns, they're not quite right. It needs to be like an analog brass sound, right? That's better. Okay, so Dom, you've got me some sweetness, have you, in here? Let's see what we got.
Oh my god, this keeps... it won't let me put the bloody thing in. As soon as I start typing, it changes it.
It won't let you name the stem. It did that to me earlier.
Yeah.
It drove me mad.
So ridiculous, right?
Stu says, track is sounding amazing. If you don't put the trumpet in, you should definitely meld that into another track. Good shout, man. Well, I've kept this trumpet. I've kept what I wrote. I've just put it into a more old school sounding noise. Oh, you've got kicks and everything, Dom.
Yeah, man.
Got your piano there. So happy Mondays. I love it. So should I try sequencing these?
We gotta be free.
Yeah.
We gotta do.
Should I try sequencing some of these things you've sent? Shall I be in charge of sequencing and you just sort of send me tools?
Yeah. I think that's probably the best way.
Now, can I drag all of these in one go, or do I have to manually... Oh. I think I've got to manually do them layer by layer. It's a little bit of a drag. So shall I mute all of my breaks? You've replaced all of my breaks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the drum fill? Did you do anything to that?
I just kind of faded it in because I felt like it came in a bit too abruptly. But
Wicked.
You could probably do that.
No, that's
Put
cool.
a fade in for the first bar.
No, that's cool. I'll use your version. And what about like the crashes? Did you change it? Did you change anything about the crashes?
Haven't done anything with the crashes.
Okay, wicked. So it's,
I think just roll off the bottom end. And that's about it.
Let me bring those.
So this will be the fill.
Gonna bring in Dom's version of break 1 now. See if I can make that work.
Has that gone up?
So that's Dom's version. This is my version. Oh yeah, it sounds way better.
I mean, there's a lot of stereo information in the low end, which was which I got rid of.
Yeah.
And maybe that makes it sound less impressive, but it definitely tightens it up.
Yeah.
And also there was a lot of like reverb and stuff, and I thought I could just sort of tighten that. But also with the second break, I've changed the programming on the second break. I don't know if that's actually gone in. Has that gone in?
I'll find out in a sec. Okay, that's good. So that's cool. Let's get the next break in. Break 2. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. It's like you just got to figure out the right way, the right workflow, basically.
That's it.
Break 2.
I feel like this sort of track needs like a sort of hands in the air breakdown.
Definitely.
With that piano riff.
Definitely. I'm all over that. So here's break 2. Okay. So this is what it sounded like before Dom got his hands on it. It's quite messy. It sounds like there's timpani or something in there.
I just took out all of the...
Yeah, it's just much cleaner. I
kind of widened it and took out all the low end, basically, so that it could kind of just sit across the top of the track.
Nice. So fun messing around with the old funk breaks.
So actually, I sent you a new one that was Break 2 SC.
Oh, should I use that one?
I think use that one because that's sidechain to the kick, and that gives it a bit more movement.
Break 2 SC, I got it. Yeah, that sounds sick.
Is that on the right beat?
Yeah. Okay. They're a lot quieter than I had them, so I might need to
that's the thing.
Adjust things a bit.
All of the stuff I was getting off you was just like way too loud.
Probably just need to turn everything else down, to be honest.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see your master output, but I imagine your master output is like through the roof.
Well, it's got a limiter on it, which is stopping
that'll be why then.
stopping it from peaking, which is a very lazy way to work.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it's doing much, the limiter. Oh no, it's doing a lot. So I'll turn everything down in a sec.
See what else I can find.
So what else did you have in here? Break 1, break 2, cowbell I've got. Break 2 I've got now. Kick. Ah yeah, here we go. These are the old school kick and snare samples. We're getting requests for more cowbell. Big up to R7. R7 Ipe. Oh, it's your friend, Dom. It's Rafe.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man. How's it going, man?
I'm going to put in a little sound boy.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Right, here's your kick. Huh?
I sent you new vocals as well.
Wicked. I'll check them. I can't quite keep up with you. So hang on, I need to mute everything that I've brought in so that it doesn't come in multiple times. Yeah, we're just learning the workflow here. I think it's going to work. Rave piano. Can you hear that? Am I sending it to you?
Yeah, you are sending it to me. It's all sounding a bit messy.
Yeah, it's going to have a breakdown piano. Definitely.
You've got to put a bit of reverb on that piano.
You know the last chord of that piano riff?
Yeah.
What would it sound like up the octave? Actually, I could probably just pitch it here as a quick check. But I feel like the last bar of it up the octave could be interesting.
That sounded a bit weird.
In fact, it's made it sound
Do you want
really.
me to send you a version up the octave?
Yeah.
And then you can.
But can you make it
switch
sound?
between them.
Can you make it sound worse, please? Like, can you make it
Even
sound
worse.
old? I've just tried pitching it up there and layering it, and I quite like the way it's sounding like.
Yeah. It's too stereo, basically. You need it to be like right in the middle.
Yeah. Also, you should put you should somehow force your MIDI to be 127 all the way through.
Oh yeah, I can do that. You
So
want it
it's
just
just
like brick walled.
Brick walled, as loud as the sampler can go. Like
Yeah.
tinny,
Fixed velocity.
tinny, old and Casio or whatever it was.
Yeah. I'm putting it through a tape emulation.
Yeah. That's gonna be wicked.
Can you not send me your audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Rafe, get your lighters out. very, very fun. Okay. I'm going to import Dom's vocal lines because they're really tasty. Just getting the hang of it, like you've got to make a channel for it, drag it in, then mute it in sessions. Yeah, wicked.
This is sounding real tapey.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right.
Don't know why I'm getting these breaks at the beginning there. I don't.
Oh, why is it doing this? Piano keeps going back to stem 11. Why? Okay. There's a bit of a weird tape glitch in there.
Nice.
Where are my bits? There we go. Right, so this is Rave Piano 2. So the first half is down the octave, second half is up the octave.
We need some crowd noise during that piano breakdown. So what else have I got in here that I've not got yet? I haven't got anything. Did you say you had some like Soundboy type stuff sounds in there?
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm about to send you.
Oh, wicked. And did you say you fuck with the piano a bit as well?
Yeah, have a listen to it.
I can't see it there.
Rave Piano 2?
Got a Rave Piano.
What the hell? Stem 11. I've renamed it. What? Now it's gone to stem 12. What's going on?
Yeah, I can see stem 12.
What happened there?
But there's no audio to come through yet.
That's so weird. Right, let me try it again.
Mike says it's reminiscent of the Clothes Show with a hint of Stardust. And Stu says with a spattering of Tomorrow's World and Wurzel Gummidge. Oh God, what is happening? Guys, if you just tuned in, we're messing around with this new plugin, free plugin called Satellite Sessions, which enables you to synchronize your session with a friend in close to real time, and it's cross-platform. So Dom's using Logic and I'm using Ableton to send stems, but we're finding it a little bit glitchy in that I'm not getting whatever it is you're sending me.
This now should be called Rave Piano 2. Stem 12, Rave Piano 2.
Okay, but I'm not seeing any.
That? Oh God, it's because these are still on.
I'm not seeing any audio in it. It's still just called Stem 12.
Why is it not uploading? I'm seeing the audio.
Does it say uploading, or is it kind of gone?
It's just gone sort of grey. I don't know why.
Join the club, mate.
Yeah.
I really want to hear that rave piano, and I also want to hear those like Soundboy samples.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but it's
maybe
just,
we need to quit and reopen. Maybe I'll do the same.
I think maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Save.
So Mike is asking for a twinkle chimes. Don't know the actual name of the chime bars that percussionists have that look like a row of wind chimes. They're called wind chimes.
Wind chimes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Funny enough.
I can definitely attest that, having played percussion in lots of orchestras. They're called wind chimes. So I'm sure we can add some wind chimes. That is a very 90s thing to add. Which
Yeah,
is
I mean, that's
exactly
going to be into the breakdown, obviously. That's what you have to do. It's like a unwritten rule.
We need some twinkly chimes. Right, I've rebooted it. Have you rebooted it as well?
I'm loading it up at the moment, yeah.
I wonder if they would like to hear our feedback, or if they're just like, look, we know.
I mean, my computer is really struggling with it.
Yeah. It's fun. It's definitely making us work in a way we wouldn't have done before. Like previously, we'd have worked in our own time and then sent stems to each other with Dropbox or whatever.
It's a lot quicker.
Yeah. Stu's saying we need pan pipes to add an enigma edge. Okay, well, I've rebooted. It's still not come in, Dom. Oh, it's now called Rave Piano 2. That's promising. So if hopefully that means it will also upload.
That should be in.
Hey, I can see it coming in. Yay!
Boom!
Presents! Presents from Dom.
Okay, so let me just sort this one out now.
Oh, I like the octave up, Dom. That's really nice. Let's drag that in, so I can just drag what Dom made straight into my session here. Pretty fun.
Okay, alright. And this is going to be called...
That's sounding great.
Boy
Is it working?
intro. Yeah, but it keeps deleting my text.
that drove me mad earlier. Oh, it's coming through though. Soundboy intro. I can see the channel now. I'm aware of the fact that there's a little bit of a requests list here. I need to do pan pipes, twinkle chimes, and now I'm hearing for keytar. Strictly, keytar is just a way of playing a keyboard, right? Here we go, Soundboy intro. That's come through.
That's got to be over the breakdown with the crowd noise and the whistles.
Yeah.
And the horns. All that stuff.
All right, let's add that. So you want that during the piano rave bit?
Yeah, or you could just drop down to the bass, whatever. Some sort of breakdown.
For that, but I mean that Soundboy bit is during a breakdown.
Yeah, it's just before it kicks back in, basically.
Yeah. I haven't got as far as it kicking back in. But I will.
It's just a glorified intro, basically. All of this.
Yeah, we're being a bit like loopy, like just going around a loop at the moment. I think.
Yeah,
That's
how these things are created.
Some point we need to like actually fully sequence it a bit more.
Bongos, where are the bongos? Good damn point, mate. I'm gonna make some bongos.
That's wicked. Wicked. All right. I love that. I'm gonna put some twinkles on. Oh, now we're a bit. Now they want bongos, Dom.
So I'm on it.
Oh, you're on the bongos. I'm on the. Let me see if I can find the twinkles.
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes. That's what I mean. Oh, hang on. What you're on the bongo?
You get on the wind chimes.
You're on the bongos. I'll get on the wind chimes.
No time.
There you go.
Right. What have we got here? Ooh.
I've got the perfect wind chimes already, mate.
That's in 6/8, so I won't use that.
Oh, those wind chimes just fit straight in.
I've got an... Oh! I've got like a bunch of loops at 160 of a Ghanaian percussion ensemble.
That sounds good. You can see Dom jamming out to it, but we can't hear it.
And there's a cowbell as well. Oof.
Bongos. We want to hear them. What was everything someone asked for? Panpipes. Yeah.
That's not 160. Oh, because we're not at 160. That might be why.
Yeah.
I forgot that we're at 140. Damn it. Okay, I've got something else at 140. Let's see. See if anything works. It's 6/8.
Oh, here's your panpipe.
You know what I've got? The percussionist from Submotion did a bunch of loops.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but he only goes up to 130. What is he playing at?
Stretch it.
Damn it. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. I just prefer, like, Logic isn't as good as Ableton in time stretching and stuff.
Send it to me and I'll stretch it.
Let me see what happens.
I've got some panpipe melody here. Let's see.
No, master, this is a special. No, master, this is a special, something completely different. See? So it's the other massive. I want to follow up on that one now. Carefully, listen to this now. Different things.
I think I might bring that flute in right here.
Carefully, listen to this now. Different things.
Really bright.
Yeah, that's quite fun. Thank you, SMR026, for the follow. Appreciate that. It's my amazing panpipe playing. It's getting me all the follows. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to do. Panpipes are so gangster. Stu, if there's one thing that's gangster, it's definitely panpipes. Oh, that's the wrong. I was playing that on the bass line. Was it that? I've forgotten what it was now. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, right, let's get it in before I forget it. Boom. See that? Panpipe skills, bruv. You don't get stronger panpipe skills than that. Not in this postcode, anyway. Pretty confident that I'm the strongest panpipe keyboard player in my street. Anyone watching who thinks they can take me on, bring it on. It's on. Listen to that. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Dom, how are you doing over there? What are you working on?
I'm just compressing some congas, mate.
Of course you are. I think what we've done here is really good. And I think once we've put your congas on, we should give it a listen through. And I think it's... I think we could be pretty proud of what we've done in one evening there. That's really cool. We can come back to it maybe and structure up a bit more.
I've not even heard it. I've just been sending you stuff.
You've just been really throwing stuff on the pile. Willy-nilly. Let's hear what... So how can I hear what you're doing? Do you want to... Can you send it through Zoom or do you want to wait
I'm about to stick it on.
All right,
so
cool.
This is going to be congas...
Whilst Dom's doing that, I just want to say a massive shout out to everyone who's tuned in tonight. It's been really, really fun. Just connecting, making music. I love it. Thank you for all the encouragement and input. So good for the soul. If you are new to my stream and you would like to be part of our gang, we have a WhatsApp group called the Creation Lounge. It's full of people who are interested in expressing themselves creatively. You don't have to be a music producer, you can be anyone. So if you'd like to join our gang and hang out with us, we pretty much hang out in there every day, looking after each other through what's been a tough time for creative people. So if you want to join in, it's totally free on WhatsApp, shlow.link/WhatsApp. And if you'd like a free song for my album, you can get one of them too. at skshlomo.com/freedl. I'll put both those links in the chat. In fact, they've probably been coming up throughout the night anyway. So Dom, how are you getting on there, my friend?
I'm done. I've sent that congas. The congas
I'm
are in.
done, mate. My homework is
I'm
done.
done. I'm off.
Okay, here's your congas. Let's hear that.
There's your bloody congas, mate.
There's your bloody. Come on, mate. That is some good conga action.
Mate, Danny's ridiculous. I think he had about 5 different congas laid out when he was recording that.
Stubo says that if you're always compressing congas, if you're always compressing your congas, you're gonna go blind. As long as you let them decompress after you've given them a good compress, should be fine, I reckon. All right, let's stick those congas. Where do you think they need to go?
I think after it's all come back in, about 16 bars after the drop.
Nice.
Give it a bit of a percussive shot. I mean, I've not even heard it, but I'm just guessing.
I'll play it to you.
I do like a tune that you kind of, the drop happens and then 16 bars later you get
even more
a kind of like a real percussive version of it.
You
know, break was great at that.
We can what we can do is really go in on this another day and really like put way more detail in, but this is a lovely groove that we've got going on here. All right, do you want to hear it?
How's the mix sounding now that you've taken the limiter off?
The mix is sounding pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a kind of throw everything in there kind of when you're writing kind of guy and then sort it all out later.
Fair enough.
As you well know, because it's normally your job to sort it out.
It's my job to sort it out.
All right, gang. Thanks so much for all the input. We're going to have a little listen through now. I'm going to flick it so Dom can hear it too.
I'm excited.
This is...
By the way, Rushing EP out next week.
Yeah, don't forget. Go and follow Dom at Ruckspin Music.
Ruckspin_music is my Twitch, or ruckspin.bandcamp.com. Ruckspin.bandcamp.com.
Go follow him. His album that came out last year is gorgeous. He's got another EP coming out next week. What a star. Thanks for joining in today, Dom. It's been lovely to work with you.
No worries, man. Thanks for having me.
We should do another one where we like work on it more. That'd be cool.
Yeah, totally.
Mike says, did the wind chimes make the cut? Yes, they did. Of course they did. And so did the bongos. And so did the panpipes. So
I can't wait to hear this.
And also, what are we calling it? It was called Universe Chooses because that was what I just quickly saved it as. But maybe it needs a better name than that.
I think Rave-tastic Bongo Sesh.
Rave-tastic Bongo Sesh. Okay. You know what? Let's just keep calling it Universe Chooses for now. So
Fine.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for tuning in. Let's give it a last listen. I give you Universe Chooses. Oh no, that was the anticlimax of the year.
The bongos out.
I've just got to mute everything in sessions or it plays it when you don't want it to. Maybe I just need to tell sessions to just mute playback through my satellite audio plugins while listening to record stuff. Yeah.
Tell it to rack off.
Tell it to back off.
Rack off. Do you remember Neighbours? Whenever they were like really swearing at each other in Neighbours, they'd be like, "Rack off, mate."
Rack off, mate. Here we go. All right, here we go. One last time. I give you total bongo rave-tastic song.
Totally bongolicious.
Bongolicious. Oh wow, those panpipes just...
out as I.
There's your bongos.
Hey. Oh, it's all gone weird.
This is making me happy. Sorry to say that's where it ends.
And then, wow.
Yeah, it's like it feels like it's gonna kick off. No, sorry, that's all you get. It's a tease. It's a tease. We like to leave them wanting more. Everybody, please give it up for Mr. Dom Ruckspin in the building today. You smashed it. Thank you, Dom. Always a pleasure. Maybe we can do it in person one day soon. That would be cool as well.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to that.
And thank you to everybody who's been part of the gang tonight. Always a joy. Always a pleasure. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I love you very much. Should we play it out as we go? Let's leave it playing as we go. And I'll be back again this time next Thursday. What am I doing? Can't remember. I've got another stream. Planned. It's going to be fun. Thank you so much, gang. I will see you the same time next Thursday. Goodbye. There you go. Sorry, I played the wrong song. Good night, everybody. Take care. Lots of love. Peace and love. See you later. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Something up with those bongos.
Different.